I've never really done one of these, but I think it's necessary. Lately there's been a lot of jokes about self-harm, suicide, eating disorders, or anything on that matter, and it's really starting to get annoying. Self-harm, suicide, and all those aren't really something you joke about. They're real problems that are actually happening, and a lot of people are struggling from them. Personally, I've been fighting depression and self-harm for about 4 years now, and it's been a long battle. I went into the hospital about 2 years ago. I thought everything was going to be okay. Went through the 2 or 3 weeks, and when I was released, I was clean for a few months. What I thought was going to be forever. And then the thoughts started coming back. I found other blades and I relapsed. So personally, all these jokes and all these people like making fun of people who do it have been bothering me really bad. Like, making jokes about it is really unnecessary. I don't know why people think it's okay, but it's really not. Like, it's not helping anybody and it's making you look like a horrible person. Daily, in the mind of a cutter, in the mind of someone who's depressed, fighting any other battle that's like addiction-wise, the thoughts are always going to be there. And hear little things like, oh, I bet she cuts. Oh, look at all these people, they're cutting because they want attention. Just like triggers the thought and the need to want to go do something. And it's really not easy to fight those thoughts unless you've been recovered for a while. And even then it's not so easy because you're like, you always have that voice in the back of your head saying do it, to tell you to cut, to tell you to kill yourself, start puking, start like binge, stuff like that. And I really think there needs to be more, like, I don't know how to put it, but like, more people should realize what they're saying. I understand it's hard, you guys think it's funny, but it's not funny to us. A lot of people struggle with these problems now, and I don't get, personally, why someone would ever think it's funny. Like, honestly, in the beginning of this school year, my freshman year, I met someone in school. I saw him around a few times before, but I never really started talking to him. And I always thought he was an asshole because in the beginning of the year, if I made him angry, he'd just tell me to go kill myself. And I don't think he understood that when he said that, and when I was like, maybe I will, that I was actually going to. Until one day when he realized what he said, because I confronted him about it, and now we're best friends. I know that's weird, but if more people realize what they were saying, I think more people would understand be there to help out other people. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I really think it's necessary to start signal boosting the fact that it's not okay to joke about that stuff, and it's really not that funny. Like, I know they're all just jokes, but you still don't joke about that stuff. Ever. Like, it's never the right thing to do. And it's basically my point to this video. Do not joke about suicide, do not joke about eating disorders, do not joke about self-harm, and do not joke about mental illnesses. They're all a daily thing for some people. Some people don't want to get out of bed. Some people won't eat because they feel disgusting. Or they'll eat too much and then puke it up later. Some people daily fight the thoughts to jump off a bridge, to hang themselves, to cut. to shoot themselves just to end everything. And it really sucks. I'm sorry, it's like hard to talk about this stuff, but just please, just don't make jokes about that kind of stuff. I understand you think it's funny, and I've repeated this many times before, and I'll say it again in this video. It's not funny at all. So stop. And if you're watching this and you're somebody who actually does struggle with any of that, just stay strong. I know it's hard, and personally, I haven't been as strong as I would want to be. I want you guys to stay. But I know somewhere down the line life's going to get easier. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow or next week, but things are going to get easier, things are going to get better. I promise if you just keep fighting, somewhere in this world, you'll fit in, you'll find someone, you'll find what the meaning to your life is, and you'll be okay. Sometimes it's hard to believe, and I struggle with that, believing it myself, but I really want people to know it's going to be okay. I've been clean for almost 3 months now because my best friend, and there's been nights where I'd sit there and cry because I want to cut or I want to like do something. But I promise you that as long as you keep fighting, as long as you just try your best, it'll be over. You won't wake up and constantly feel the need to go back to bed. You won't wake up and feel disgusted with yourself. You can wake up and you can feel comfortable in your own skin. You can wake up and be happy. Yes, like, I know it sucks. Like, it really sucks. But I know for a fact that you can do it. I don't know what you're struggling with, but I believe in you. Know that someone somewhere cares and will always be there. You can always message me or anything, and I swear on my life, I would try my best to help you. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but I know I'll try my best. Like, I don't necessarily promote self-harm or anything to that matter, but if you relapse, it's okay. Throughout recovery, you're gonna relapse, you're gonna give in to the thoughts, you're not gonna fail, but you won't necessarily win at it either. You can try again, and I believe that you can get better. I believe I can get better. I can believe anyone can get better. It just starts with you. You have to make the decision to make your life better. You have to make the decision to stay here, to stay strong. And right now, I honestly think it's over. I think I've overcome wanting to do it because now it petrifies me. But I know it's like the thoughts are still going to be there, and I know you're still going to want to do things, but I promise that once you start recovering, it'll get easier every day. Someone's always going to be there to talk to you. Don't hide the feeling. Don't hide anything, honestly. Just let it out and be yourself.